And welcome to Your Money, Your Life this morning with Sherrill Braswell. We have Sherrill Braswell on the phone. He has, his father has moved in with him, his elderly father, and we all know how that is. So we are interviewing him on the phone this morning. How about that? So good morning, Sherrill.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Doing great, doing great. We're looking forward to some Medicare information. As I say every time we talk, it's a very complicated and complex subject. So please help us out this morning. So what are we going to talk about this morning, Sherrill?
Just, open enrollment started on October 15th, and of course I just want to talk a little bit about the major changes, that are occurring and just what I'm seeing on a, individual basis, talking with people.
Right.
Yeah. The biggest changes are going to be in your prescription coverage and for people who have Medicare Advantage plans.
Right.
And I guess the four big points that I'm seeing is the effects on premiums for the plans, the co-pays that you would pay, with your prescriptions or your particular services that you're getting at the doctor's office. Your deductibles are going to be affected, and there's also going to be an effect on your what's called the maximum out-of-pocket cost that you would have.
Right.
Those are your four big points.
Very good. Points. Okay.
And then, is this going to be better for everybody? Maybe not. Maybe so. It's individualized. Obviously, everybody is different, but the trend that we're seeing so far is this. I can speak from my personal experience. I had a prescription plan that I was paying. I believe it was like $8.25 a month for was my premium, and that my plan, if I stay on that plan on January 1, it's going to be $58 a month from $8 basically.
Wow, that's a big increase.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
It is, and I'm seeing that pretty standard. The lower end cost plans are going up now to be between, like I'm seeing, $40 to $60, kind of in that general range.
So if you have a $24 premium, let's say, how much do you think it'll be now?
Oh gosh, that could be anywhere from $40 to $75.
Golly dang, gosh.
That's what we're seeing, and if you have to have, if you've got really expensive prescriptions, you're probably, I'm serious, I've seen a handful, and I know there's more out there. They're going to be probably sitting in the $75 to $150 a month range in premiums.
Well, folks, I'm telling you, don't sign up for this stuff without talking to somebody. Go talk to somebody like Sherrill who is very knowledgeable. There's the phone number, 316-8166. Talk to somebody that knows about this stuff, because it's complex, and you want to get the best. Of course, we want to get the best price we can get, don't we?
Yes. And that's where we know we can help tremendously. We have a program through Medicare, Medicaid services that, you give me your prescriptions, and we run it through the program, and it will give us, for like, say, if you live in Nash County, it's going to give us the top 26 plans in Nash County,
right,
and how each one breaks down. So you would know exactly what you're going to pay every month for the entire year next year.
Right.
And on top of that, it gives you the top 5 pharmacies to buy at, because it is different from pharmacy to pharmacy for the same set of prescriptions as to what you would pay.
Right.
So that's definitely something that you want to take a look at.
Well, you can help them look at pharmacies and all of that, right?
Correct. Yes, ma'am. It will give us all of that information. So, and you get we hand you a copy of that report. I'm going to go over it with you, and then I'm going to have a copy. You're going to have a copy.
Well, if people think, Sherrill, they're getting all these phone calls, I am hearing that. I heard that in Business Builders yesterday.
Yep.
They're getting all these phone calls, and it's one right behind another. Every single day, it starts about 4 o'clock, and it just rolls on to about 8 o'clock at night. And I'm sure they call during the day, too. But if you think these people that are calling you from Timbuktu have your best interest at heart, you are wrong.
Yeah, and we will see the damage in January, because people will suddenly find out that their doctor is not going to take that plan.
Exactly. That is bad.
Their prescription is really not covered by that plan.
And you can't. Now, what happens after December 7th? Sherrill, tell everybody what happens if you try to change your plan. And you say, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I need to change. What then?
Yeah. You can change your Medicare Advantage plan. It's the one, that's where you realize you've made a mistake.
Yes.
And you do have the opportunity between January 1 and March 30 to make that change. And again, in the Medicare Advantage world, if you realize that, or if your doctor just says, hey, we don't take that one, I can sit down, look that plan up, and it has, we have a program that tells us all the doctors, in this area or within a 100-mile radius that take that plan.
Right. Well, that's really good.
That way you can certify that your doctor does take that plan.
Well, the information that you can provide, Sherrill, is just invaluable. I mean, it's just, people have, it's just so important, as I said, to get in touch with somebody that knows what they're doing. I know I wouldn't know. So, anyway, let's talk about, and people are going to have an opportunity to come and see you. Again, you just had a seminar, but you're having another one in November. Let's talk about that.
And yes, ma'am. Actually, I think this is crazy. I think I'm correct on this. I believe it's actually going to be the first Tuesday in December.
Oh, okay, that's right. It is December, not November. It's December.
Yeah.
First Tuesday in December, which is right before the cutoff, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And, we've done 2, and our feedback, from people, well, I'll put it to you like this, over 90% of the people who have attended the seminars are signing up for, a consultation.
Right.
So,
and you get an opportunity
we're giving out good information.
Right, and it's going to be right here at Wesleyan, right across the hall from our studio in the Gateway Technology Center in the conference room.
Yep.
Okay, well, I encourage people to come on out. Do they need to sign up to come to the seminar?
You can call our office, because we don't. There's only so many seats in the room.
Okay.
And we'll get you. We'll get you registered so that you'll have a spot to be able to get into.
Well,
And we'll just we call it Medicare 101. It's the basics of when you need to be enrolled.
yes.
So if you're coming up on enrollment, we make sure that you're doing it in a timely fashion so you don't get caught in any, missing your open enrollment opportunity, anything like that. And also just guide you on the plans, because the plans, with Medicare supplement world, the plans are identical. So if you get a plan G, you can get it from ABC company or XYZ company, and the plan is identical. The difference is price and customer service.
Right.
So we can provide you with both of those bits of information. I mean, we know who we have an easy time working with, and we know who we don't have an easy time working with.
And
I don't
see,
mind
that's a
telling you about
huge
that,
advantage.
You know.
That is a
Time with
huge
them. I promise
advantage.
you're going to have a hard time with them.
Yeah, Cheryl, that is a huge advantage
Yes, ma'am.
to have you know all that and try to help us out with all those plans and because it is very complicated and we need the best plan. Now, am I correct? I've talked to some seniors that are really excited that are diabetics that there is a cap on the insulin that you will not have to pay more than, y'all listen up, they're going to cap it for 2025 at $35. Is that correct?
That is. I mean, good point. And also, this is another a very positive thing overall, I believe, for most of us. With the prescription world, there's actually going to be a cap on your total out-of-pocket expense. So where that's really going to hurt or help is going to be folks who are on expensive medications.
Right. Well, that's good to know.
25 is going to be a $2,000 a year cap total.
Right.
So there's, I mean, I've had clients that were paying, $400 and $500 a month was the best price we could find on prescriptions for them. So now the most they're going to have to pay is going to be like, it's going to be under $200 a month.
Wow.
Huge help there. That'll be a big help there. That's going to be a big help. No question about it. And I'll make one other quick point too, Sandra.
Okay.
There are a lot of Medicare Advantage plans that are no longer going to be operating until January 1. So it does give you a little extra time to look. And again, we can show you all the plans that are available in this area and help you make sure that your doctor takes that plan and that your prescriptions are covered through that plan.
Right.
So let's see, today is what, Thursday? I think it was on Tuesday. We literally had 8 people who called in and set up appointments because they had gotten notification from their plan that we're not going to be operating at past the end of the year.
Wow.
And so my point there also is open your mail.
Yes.
See a piece of mail coming from you, like if you had.
Don't chunk it like I do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you have Humana, for example, and you get Humana mail, just check it. You're not getting that notice that, hey, we're changing. We're not going to be operating here.
Right.
One. So anyway, but we can help you with all that for sure.
Well, Cheryl, where are you located?
880 Country Club Road, and the easiest way to tell you it, the intersection of Country Club and Hunter Hill, there's the Pizza Inn's there, and when you come out the front door of the Pizza Inn and you look to your left, I call them the business condominiums that you see sitting on that corner. We are the unit on the end closest to the intersection.
Well, make your appointment. Make an appointment because Cheryl just told you he's a busy man right now. He got 8 phone calls in one day. So anyway, or in a couple of days. So anyway, make sure you make your appointment. There's the number, 316-8166. Cheryl, thank you so much, and you will continue to enlighten us, and we'll talk about this until December 7th so we can make sure everybody gets signed up, enrolled, and everything they need to do with your help.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you, Cheryl. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.